Arizona Diamondbacks versus Pittsburgh Pirates. Arizona 50-53 will be going for the series lead when they visit PNC Park on Friday night to face Pittsburgh 42-61 in the first game of their three-game series. Ryan Nelson, 6.2, 3.52 ERA, will get the start for the Diamondbacks. The Pirates will counter with Mike Burrows, 1-3, 4.70 ERA. Arizona and Pittsburgh split their last 10 meetings. The Diamondbacks followed up their series win over St. Louis with a series loss to Houston. They are fourth in the NL West standings, 4 games out of third place, and will try to move up the standings with a win on Friday. Arizona averages 5.09 runs per game, which is fourth in the league. Their .253 batting average is 11th in the league. Their .329 on-base percentage is fourth, while their .446 slugging percentage is second. Josh Naylor leads Arizona with a .293 batting average, while Eugenio Suarez leads the team with 36 home runs and 86 RBI. Arizona is giving up 4.94 runs per game, which is 25th in the league. Opponents have a .253 batting average against the Diamondbacks, which is 24th in the league. Their 4.58 ERA is 25th, while their 1.33 WHIP is 24th. In his last start, Nelson gave up 4 hits and 1 run in 6 innings, leading to a 10-1 win over St. Louis. He gave up 4 hits and no runs in 6.2 innings when he faced Pittsburgh in June, showing solid command and an ability to keep hitters off balance throughout the outing. The Pirates bounced back from their series loss to the White Sox with a 3-game sweep of Detroit. They are at the bottom of the NL Central standings, 10 games out of 4th place, and will try to make up some ground with a win on Friday, hoping to carry the momentum from their recent sweep into this divisional matchup. Pittsburgh averages 3.37 runs per game, which is 30th in the league. Their .231 batting average is 21st in the league. Their .301 on-base percentage is 25th, while their .341 slugging percentage is 30th, highlighting how much they struggle to generate extra base hits and string together meaningful offensive production. Andrew McCutchen leads Pittsburgh with a .256 batting average, continuing to serve as a steady veteran presence. O'Neal Cruz leads the team with 16 home runs, while Brian Reynolds leads the team with 50 RBI, though both have lacked consistent support from the rest of the lineup. Pittsburgh is giving up 4.03 runs per game, which ranks 10th in the league, showing that their pitching staff has generally kept them competitive. Opponents have a 2,336 batting average against the Pirates, the 7th best mark in the league, while their 3.87 ERA is 14th and their 1.22 WHIP is an impressive 4th overall, demonstrating solid command and an ability to limit base traffic. In his last start, Burrows gave up 3 hits and 2 runs in 5 innings, but the bullpen couldn't hold things down as the team eventually fell 10-4 to the White Sox. When he last faced Arizona in June, he surrendered 5 hits and 4 earned runs over just 3.1 innings, struggling with pitch efficiency and allowing too much hard contact. Pittsburgh will need him to show better command early and keep the ball in the park if they hope to contain an aggressive Diamondbacks lineup that has been heating up at the plate. The Diamondbacks have won 4 of their last 7 games, showing more consistency at the plate and on the mound, while the Pirates have dropped 6 of their last 10, struggling to find offensive rhythm and reliable pitching. Arizona has the edge here because they've had a lot of success batting against right-handers, ranking among the league leaders in batting average and OPS in that split. They're facing a starter who gave up 6 runs in his last 2 home starts and surrendered 4 runs when he faced them last month, further tilting the matchup in Arizona's favor. With players like Ketel Marte and Christian Walker swinging the bat well and Arizona's ability to manufacture runs through aggressive base running, expect them to capitalize on favorable matchups and put pressure on the Pirates' pitching staff early and often. Pittsburgh won't be as successful offensively because they've struggled against right-handers, batting below league average in that split. And they're facing a starter who, despite giving up 6 runs over his last 3 starts, has shown better command and improved strikeout efficiency. With Arizona's bullpen also playing well in recent games, posting a sub-3.00 ERA over the past week and limiting late-game scoring opportunities, they should be able to keep Pittsburgh's offense in check throughout the contest. The Pirates have also struggled to generate runs with men in scoring position, which could prove costly against a Diamondbacks staff that's been executing under pressure. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Arizona Diamondbacks ML. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Tampa Bay Rays versus Cincinnati Reds. The Tampa Bay Rays, 53-50, and the Cincinnati Reds, 53-50, fire up a 3-game series of interleague play on Friday. Each team had the day off on Thursday. This will be the only series played between these teams this season. Tampa Bay will start Zach Littell with a 3.53 ERA, with Cincinnati sending out Nick Martinez with a 4.73 ERA. The Tampa Bay Rays missed an opportunity while playing the worst team in the American League in their last series. They hosted the White Sox, but ended up losing 2 of 3 to the last-place team. Starting pitcher Taj Bradley was sent down to the minors after an awful start against Chicago, as Tampa Bay looks to find a way to get back to winning. The Rays are 1.5 games out of the final wild card spot. On Wednesday, Tampa Bay put up 4 runs in the first inning, including home runs from Yandy Diaz and Junior Caminero, but could not hold on to the lead. Diaz was batting second as their DH. The 33-year-old can also play first base and has been with Tampa since 2019. Diaz has 17 home runs and 60 RBIs this season, while batting a solid 290 at the plate. Caminero is one of their up-and-coming stars. He looked powerful in the home run derby and leads the team with 26 home runs and 68 RBIs as a 22-year-old third baseman. Brandon Lowe is a strong second baseman with 19 home runs, but will miss this game with a foot injury. Zach Littell will make his 21st start of the season as a 29-year-old right-hander. He has an 8-7 record, with the team winning in 3 of his last 4 games. His ERA is 3.53 to go with 83 strikeouts against just 17 walks. In his last start, Littell gave up 2 runs in 6 innings in a win over the Orioles. The Cincinnati Reds are also coming off a series loss that they feel they should have had, as they lost 2 of 3 games in Washington against the Nationals, who sit last in the NL East by a comfortable margin. This did not help their playoff chances, but the Reds are still just 2.5 games out of the final wild card spot in the National League. In Wednesday's game, Jake Fraley had 2 hits and an RBI, while Nick Lodolo pitched a complete game shutout in their only win of the series. Fraley is their 30-year-old right fielder who was batting 5th in the lineup on Wednesday. He is in his 4th season with the team after spending 3 years in Seattle and has 5 home runs and 27 RBIs on the year to go with his 257 batting average. Elly De La Cruz is their top talent, and the stats back it up as well. The shortstop leads the team with 18 home runs, 65 RBIs, 108 hits, and 27 stolen bases with his all-around game. De La Cruz bats 3rd in the lineup. Matt McLain came in as a pinch hitter on Wednesday, but he still has 11 home runs and 35 RBIs on the season as a solid contributor. Nick Martinez will make his 21st start of the season as a 34-year-old right-hander. He has an 8-9 record with the team winning in 4 of his last 5 games. His ERA is 4.73 with 81 strikeouts against 27 walks. In his last start, he gave up 2 runs in 5 innings in a win over the Mets, continuing a stretch of steady outings that have helped stabilize the Reds' rotation. 2 strong pitchers on the mound here, and that will lead to an under to start the series. Martinez has been strong recently, and the Cincinnati staff has shown they are willing to let their starters go if they are feeling it. Nick Lodolo just pitched all 9 innings in their last game, so if Martinez is hot, he will stay out there. Littell is starting for Tampa, and he has been excellent as of late. He has not given up more than 3 earned runs in any of his last 5 games, with 3 of those starts allowing just 1 run. Cincinnati has gone under in 4 of their last 5, and both teams have shown a tendency to engage in tight, low-scoring battles. Tampa Bay is slightly shook as they just dropped 2 of 3 to the lowly White Sox and had to send one of their top starters down to the minors due to poor play, signaling growing concerns in their rotation. They will be going up against Nick Martinez and the Reds on the road, and Martinez has led the Reds to a win in 4 of his last 5 starts. He has given up just 4 runs over his last 10 innings and has a strong strikeout-to-walk ratio that will fare well against these Tampa power hitters who have shown inconsistency of late. Tampa Bay is still without Brandon Lowe, which is a knock to their lineup as he is one of their top threats at the plate and provides much-needed left-handed power. The Reds get a day off at home, giving them rest and a preparation edge, and will look strong to open the series here as Martinez continues to produce wins with his healthy offense behind him and increasing confidence on the mound. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Cincinnati Reds moneyline. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Atlanta Braves versus Texas Rangers. The Atlanta Braves, 44-57, 42-52-7 over-under, will be taking on the Texas Rangers, 53-50, 387, 40-62-10U on Friday evening in the opening game of a 3-game interleague series. Both teams are off on Thursday, so they have a day to get ready for this matchup. Left-hander Joey Wentz, 2-1, 5.71 ERA, is going to be pitching in this game for the Braves, while the Rangers are sending veteran righty Nathan Eovaldi, 7-3, 1.58 ERA, to the hill. The Atlanta Braves are looking to improve as they are 4th in the NL East with a 44-57 record up to this point. The offense is hitting at a subpar level thus far, as they are 20th in baseball with a 2.43/317/388 team/line, while averaging 4.14 runs per game. The Atlanta Braves are coming off a 9-3 home loss on Wednesday against the San Francisco Giants, and the team was just 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position. Spencer Strider struggled as he allowed 3 runs in 5 innings to drop his record to 4-8. Right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr., 1.320 BA, 1.038 OPS, has been able to hit at an incredible level since returning from his injury that cost him the beginning of the season. Southpaw Joey Wentz, 2-1, 5.71 ERA, is going to be on the mound, and is coming off a no decision against the New York Yankees where he threw 4 shutout innings and allowed 2 hits with an intentional walk and a pair of strikeouts. The Texas Rangers are doing a good job with their team as they are 3rd in the AL West with a 53-50 record up to this point. The Rangers are hitting at a terrible level as they are 27th in the Bigs with a .673 team OPS while averaging 4.03 runs per game. The Rangers are coming off a 2-1 home win on Wednesday against the Athletics, and it helped having Corey Seager hit a home run. Patrick Corbin did not factor into the decision as he pitched 5.2 innings and allowed 1 run. Shortstop Corey Seager, 15 home runs, .874 OPS, has been able to hit at an outstanding level as the team has not been hitting around him. Veteran righty Nathan Eovaldi, 7.3, 1.58 ERA, is coming off a victory over the Houston Astros last time out as he gave up 1 run on 5 hits, with 1 walk and 8 strikeouts in 7.2 innings. In July, these starting pitchers have dominated in their 3 outings, setting the stage for what should be a low-scoring game. Joey Wentz, while limited in sample size, has been sharp, posting a 1.13 ERA and a .154 opposing batting average in 8.0 innings across 1 start and additional relief appearances. He's shown excellent command and kept hitters off balance with improved off-speed stuff. On the other side, Nathan Eovaldi has been nearly untouchable, going 3-0 with a sparkling 0.48 ERA and a 0.75 WHIP in 18.2 innings over 3 starts, proving to be a stabilizing force in the Texas rotation. Neither team has been particularly effective with runners in scoring position this season, and that trend continues into July. Atlanta ranks 21st in the league with a .716 team OPS in those clutch situations, often falling short of capitalizing on scoring chances. Texas has been even worse, coming in at 26th with a .675 OPS with runners in scoring position, highlighting their ongoing struggles to drive in key runs, with both starters in elite form and both offenses underwhelming in pressure moments. This matchup shapes up to be a pitcher's duel. All in all, go with the under to hit here, as run production should be limited by quality pitching and lackluster situational hitting. These offenses since the All-Star break show a clear gap, as the Braves are scoring 5.0 runs per game in the second half of the year, while the Rangers are averaging just 3.67 runs per game during that same span. That difference is significant, especially when considering how both teams are trending at the plate. The road-home splits also highlight a massive difference in offensive consistency. Atlanta ranks 22nd with a .689 team OPS, while scoring 4.12 runs per game across 49 road contests. Numbers that, while not elite, are still stronger than Texas's production at home. The Rangers rank 29th in home OPS at .648 and are averaging only 3.75 runs across 51 home games, struggling to string together rallies and drive-in runners in scoring position. Despite being in their own ballpark, Texas has shown little to no home field advantage offensively. Additionally, the Braves have had recent success in this head-to-head matchup, winning 3 of the previous 4 games against the Rangers, which provides a strong historical edge in favor of Atlanta. With their more productive lineup, better momentum coming out of the break, and proven success against Texas, the Braves are the more complete team and offer solid value. Take the Atlanta Braves to win this game as they continue their push in a tight National League race. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Atlanta Braves ML. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Seattle Mariners versus Los Angeles Angels. In this Mariners at Angels prediction, the two AL West rivals will square off in Game 2 of their 4-game weekend series in Anaheim on Friday night. The Mariners trail the first-place Astros by 6 games, while the Angels are in 4th place in the division. The pitching matchup in the opener will feature the Phillies' righty Taijuan Walker, 3-5, 3.75, opposing right-hander Will Warren, 6-5, 380, 4.91 of the Yankees. The Seattle Mariners continue to chase a playoff spot in the American League, neck and neck with the Red Sox for the 3rd wildcard spot. They are also still in the hunt for the AL West Division crown, a half-dozen games behind the Astros. The Mariners enter this series losers of 3 of their last 5 games, including 2 of 3 against the Brewers. The Mariners were blasted 10-2 in the series finale on Wednesday. Starter Luis Castillo allowed 10 hits in just 5 innings of work to take the loss. The Mariners are looking to bunch together wins as they chase after the Astros in the AL West and try to keep pace in the wild-card hunt. They will turn to all-star righty Bryan Woo on Friday night in Game 2. Woo is 8-5 on the season in 19 starts, including a team-leading 14 quality starts. He has an ERA of 2.91 and a WHIP of 0.94. Woo has allowed 92 hits in 120.2 innings of work, including 16 home runs. He has walked 22 and struck out 115. In his last start, an 11-3 loss to the Astros, he went just 3 2/3 innings and allowed 5 hits and 5 runs. The Mariners have lost 3 of Woo's last 4 starts. On the road, Woo is 4-3 with an ERA of 3.36 in 11 starts. The Los Angeles Angels are fighting to stay in contention as July nears its close. They didn't help their cause this week in their road series with the Mets in Queens. The Angels were swept in 3 games, including a 6-3 on Wednesday afternoon. The Angels fell behind 6-1 early and never were in contention. The Angels did get a home run from future Hall of Fame Mike Trout, the RBI putting him just one short of 1,000 for his career. The Angels are back under .500 and will need to start bunching together wins to get back in a playoff position. They'll turn to righty Jose Soriano in Game 2 of this 4-game set with the Mariners. Soriano is 7-7 this season in 21 starts, including 11 quality starts. He has an ERA of 3.83 and a WHIP of 1.43. Soriano has given up 120 hits in 115 innings, including just 5 home runs. Soriano was very good in his last start, an 11-3 win over the Astros. He went 7 innings and allowed 6 hits and 2 runs. The Angels have lost 3 of Soriano's last 5 starts. Soriano is 1-5 at home this season in 10 starts with an ERA of 5.65. The Angels have gone over the number in 4 of their last 5 games entering Thursday night's game, showing a consistent pattern of high-scoring affairs lately. They have also exceeded the total in 3 of Jose Soriano's last 5 starts as he continues to struggle with consistency and command. Soriano also possesses an ERA close to 6 when pitching at home, which further supports the potential for another high-scoring game. On the other side, the Mariners have gone over the number in 3 of their last 5 contests as well, with their offense starting to show signs of life. Additionally, 3 of Bryan Woo's last 4 starts have gone over the total, highlighting some vulnerability in the Mariners' rotation as well. With both teams trending toward high-scoring outcomes and Seattle holding a pitching edge, the Mariners should win comfortably and are likely to put up a big number against a shaky Angels staff that has not been able to shut down many opponents at home this season. The Mariners have a decided edge on the mound in this matchup, with All-Star Bryan Woo opposing Jose Soriano. Woo has been a model of consistency, boasting a stellar 0.94 WHIP and showing excellent command by rarely wasting pitches or issuing unnecessary walks. He's been particularly effective on the road, posting a solid 3.36 ERA over 11 starts away from home, demonstrating poise in hostile environments. Soriano, on the other hand, has had a tough time settling in at home. He holds a disappointing 1-5 record with a bloated 5.65 ERA in home appearances, often struggling with control and allowing early damage that puts his team behind. The Angels have lost 3 of Soriano's last 5 starts and 4 of their last 5 games overall, suggesting a team that's slipping as the season progresses. The Mariners, meanwhile, continue to gain ground in the division and are determined to keep the pressure on first-place Houston. With a dominant edge on the mound, a more consistent lineup, and better recent form, look for Seattle to take care of business on Friday night with a convincing road win over the Angels. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Mariners -1.5. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box.